Hey there, Halana Black from digitalwellpublisher.com here to offer you another video. Today I'm talking about questions you should ask yourself before you decide to participate in a book anthology. First of all, I should probably give you a bit of a explanation of what an anthology is and what I'm talking about. So a book anthology is really a collection, one book that's written by a collection of authors. Doing this type of book is really popular in the entrepreneurship/coaching space. And I often get questions from people saying or asking me whether or not they should participate in this particular anthology. And my answer is it really depends on a few things that I'm going to talk to you about. So that's an anthology, really popular in the coaching space. A really great example of a famous anthology is Chicken Soup for the Soul. That series, loads of people are very familiar with that. Lisa Nichols, if you're familiar with the fabulous Lisa Nichols, I love her. She's a wonderful speaker who has really been able to use Chicken Soup for the Soul as a way to be able to connect with her audience. Practically every time I see her in a video, she mentions that book, that series at least once, and how it's gone, how it's really done well to help her to build her speaking and coaching business. So in that sense, participating in an anthology can really do a lot for you. However, I've also spoken to and offered assistance to authors who have done anthologies who really don't have a clue on how, why, or what to do with this anthology that they've participated in, how they can grow their business with it, how they can make money with it, or anything else. So one of the first questions you really need to ask yourself before you do an anthology is ask yourself, why are you participating? Why are you participating? Oftentimes I find that when the person who is the leader or the manager of the anthology, it's usually another entrepreneur who has come up with a fabulous theme and they want to invite other entrepreneurs or coaches or parents or whomever the book is about. They want to invite other people to be able to write books, to be a part of that particular anthology. And they do it because oftentimes they don't want to sit down and write their own book, from front to back, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being able to get other people to be able to participate, and everyone will have a great book at the end of the day, hopefully. But you really, if someone is inviting you and you're writing your chapter as a participant in this particular anthology, you really want to be clear on why it is that you are participating. Question number 2, what relationships or opportunities are you going to be able to take advantage of as a result of participating in this anthology? What relationships and opportunities are you going to be able to take advantage of as a result of participating in the anthology? So for example, if the person who is managing the anthology is someone that you want to work with, is someone that you want to be closer to, you want to build a relationship with them, this might be a really great way for you to be able to do that, maybe. If there are opportunities that are connected with participating in the anthology, perhaps there's going to be some sort of a speaking engagement once the book has been published. Maybe you'll be able to connect with some of the other authors who are in the book, and you'll be able to connect with them and build relationships that are going to build your business. That's certainly another reason why you might want to go ahead and participate in the anthology. If you want to do that, maybe this anthology will be really good for you. What else? Think about what's the cost of participation? Okay, what's the cost of participation? I've seen these anthologies and they often charge, okay, because that's how the person who is leading the anthologies, how they make their money up front. Okay, they make their money up front usually by inviting other people to participate, and of course for you to participate it's going to cost you money. So I've seen this be a couple $100s all the way through several thousands of dollars. You know, and is it worth it? I don't know. That's something that you have to look at yourself and kind of gauge, you know, are the relationships and opportunities that are connected to you being in this anthology, is it going to be worthwhile for you? Next question, how will you market the book? How are you going to market the book? You yourself as a part of the anthology, and also as a group. Also as a group. What I find with a lot of people who participate in a lot of these anthologies that are led by coaches they haven't really done a lot in their own business, and they really don't give a whole lot of instruction to other people who are new as well in their business, and everyone gets together and they want to do this, you know, this anthology, and they tell you, oh, it's going to be great, we're going to get all kinds of exposure, but find out that there's really no plan other than a Facebook post that says, hey, buy this new book, which might be great for a couple of days, but what are you going to do after that, right? That's something for you to think about. How are you individually going to be able to market the book, as well as what are the plans for everyone in the anthology to be able to market the book together? Next, how will you profit or make sales from the book, if at all? If at all, because not every anthology is something that you're going to be able to sell on your own and make a profit from. Some of them do. But that's something that you need to know. How are you going to sell it? Some people think, oh, we're just going to, you know, put this on Amazon, or I'm going to go out and I'm going to order 100 books up front, and you wind up with a case of books sitting in the back of your car, in your basement, your living room, or wherever. And that's not something that you want. You want to be able to have a plan for you to be able to sell these books. And oftentimes, a lot of people who participate in these anthologies, they don't even have an audience yet to be able to sell it to. They think they're going to just put up the Facebook post that says, hey, I'm part of an anthology, everybody congratulate me. And they think that, you know, everybody and your grandmother is going to be buying books. And, you know, you make a couple of sales off of your family members and your close friends, and really that was the end of that. So you really want to be able to make sure that you have a real plan for profiting off of your book, if you're able to at all. Okay? So those are some things that you really want to think about before you decide to participate in an anthology. It's really important for you to be able to think about those things, because honestly, a lot of times when I see people come to me asking whether or not they should participate in this particular anthology, a lot of times I think it's just a lot better to just write your own book. If you're going to put in the time, the energy to be in a book, why not have it be your own? And I'm not just saying that because I'm a book writer and a ghostwriter. I'm saying it because I think people are doing the anthologies because they think it's the easier way for them to be able to, quote, get their name out there. And you really got to get out of that mindset, that sort of lazy, I just need a quick fix to be able to market. I don't know how to market, and I think that this is going to be a quick way for me to be able to get my name out there. When really, if you just write your own book and create a marketing plan around your own book, you'll be able to build a business on your own, right? I think that's a lot better than being a part of some of these anthologies that oftentimes I really don't even think is worth your time. They don't really go anywhere. So if you have a question about anthologies or anything else pertaining to writing a book, please leave a comment below. I invite you to like and subscribe to this channel